In the previous video, we saw from our prompts what the system or core prompt was, and then we also showed some of the optional overlays on top of that. And then we talked briefly about our knowledge base, our knowledge library. I'm going to go to the knowledge library from the coach's dashboard now and show you a couple of different things. The very first tab that we see at the top is the reference library. Now, the reference library is not the same as your knowledge library. They may contain the same pieces of information or they may not. That's entirely up to you. But the reference library is something that is displayed as is to the user during their feedback. So this, of course, is dependent upon the coach. As you can see that, follicle fix shampoo and golf ball spin rate do not belong to the same coach. So you'll want to make sure that you are uploading things into the reference library that make sense for your particular niche. Now, in this case, we have some links to actual products, which is why they're shown as a golf cart or as a shopping cart. We also have some videos. You can have videos, you can have links to products, you can have PDF files, you can have images, basically things that you want to display to your customers based upon certain keywords that appear either in their questions or in your AI feedback. So for example, if we add a reference, we give it a title, and the title should be relevant to the potential questions that are being asked. So let's just say that we want to put one in for our baseball coach, and we're going to give it a title of foot stance. And the URL that we're going to put in, let's actually jump over to YouTube. And here is a beginning batting stance video. And let's say that we really like it. Maybe preferably it's our own, but I'm going to copy that URL and paste it into the URL so that that is the video that we're going to show when somebody asks us about foot stance. So the source is YouTube. If it's Vimeo or something else, we need to specify that. But let's just say that we want it to be whenever somebody asks about foot stance. Maybe we say also something like foot placement. Any kind of keywords that we think might be relevant to that particular video. Now, foot placement is going to be relevant to a golf coach as well as a baseball coach, which is why we need to identify which coach this is actually associated with. When should this video be suggested? This is kind of for your own use, but whenever anyone asks about better foot placement. If there a button associated with it, you can put that in there. Again, any other special information you can put in there, and that is all that is needed at this point. So we click on Add Reference, and we can then see that foot stance video is now one of our pieces of the reference library. Now, as I said, the reference library is completely different than the knowledge library. So the knowledge library, which is the second tab, is all of the pieces of information that are used to train your AI coach for it to go out and grab information from your knowledge base. So these are not things that are shown to the user unless they are also put into the reference library. So we can see here, for example, that we can have document files, text files, PDF files. What I'm not seeing on any of these right now, but you can put them in, is you can have video files. You can have images and so forth. But this is where your AI coach is going to garner its information and then use it for as background training material for the feedback that it gives to your clients. Now, one thing that I want to mention here is that video files can be very large and they can be they can slow your system way down, which is one of the reasons why we're not showing a bunch of video files on our demo site. If you have a very large video file, most of the time it seems like those files are talking head videos. So the visuals associated with that particular video are not necessarily anything that's going to add to your feedback. A picture of you is great if you think that that's important part of your feedback, but if all it is a talking head video, then you're better off actually transcribing that video and getting the transcription to be part of your knowledge library. And I'm going to talk more about that in the next video.